it's really good to wander around your community and to see what's going on and stuff. Like, I just came to the park that I exercised a little bit at. I trained a little bit at the park and stuff. And it's like, uh, being a part of your community is so important. It is literally so important. Like, to just walk around and to see people going about their day. Like, I saw a bunch of seniors going into the center. They were going to have a big meeting and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's good. It's like, what's good about wandering is you're stepping into the unknown. Like, you're performing the magical act where you're the fool wandering off the cliff. And as soon as you're in a setting that you like, maybe you've been here like 1,000 times. Like, I've been to this park 1,000 times and stuff. But every time you come, it's a new experience. So you transform into the magician. It's like the immediate tarot transformation and stuff. You start off as a fool, the wandering fool, and then you become the magician, as above, so below, as within, so without, such that the things that you see outside are a reflection of how your character has been assessed inside. And the things that you want down below are the things that you would have wanted if you were this omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent being guiding your actions and stuff. Like, there is so much that you can learn from just wandering around your community. Like, over there, there's some dogs that are so big they look like they can jump over the fence. Like, that's something that I learned from walking through that pathway so many times. I had to be fearless. I had to understand that those dogs weren't gonna necessarily attack me. They were being loud, they were being protective, but they were being defensive and stuff. They didn't want to attack me and stuff. They didn't want to get out and kill me. But you could die from anything. You need to confront your fear of death. You need to wander forward. You need to wander, and you need to embrace the mystery. You need to embrace the mystery. That is the supreme magical act, to embrace the mystery. Because, like, the language, the soul of the universe, the soul of the earth, the soul of the world, like, it speaks one primordial language. And it's like, it connects all of us. Like, I'm speaking in English right now, but the emotions and concepts behind the language that I'm speaking transcend any necessary language barriers and stuff. Like, most of my audience probably speaks and understands English, and I'm my primary audience. Like, I'm the main one that reviews these videos and looks back on them and understands what trains of thought were running through my head and stuff. But, you know, it's like the language of the universe, the language of the world, the language of the soul of the earth and stuff. That's one language. It's all connected. It's all interconnected. And you have to motivate yourself to embrace that mystery, to embrace that interconnectedness, and come out the other side as at least a demigod. Like, you might shy away from saying that you're a god because you don't want to become psychotic, you don't want to become spiritually delusional and whatever, but at least you're a demigod. At least you confronted your mortality and you did something with your life. Like, a lot of people are afraid of doing something with their life. They're afraid of confronting that mystery, of putting themselves out there and being someone that is known for a particular thing. They don't want to be shamed. They don't want to get something wrong. But that's the thing. Everything is imperfect in this incarnation. Everything is imperfect. Even if you were as good as you could be, you might not become famous. You might die in poverty, but at least you won't die suffering, not knowing whether or not you could have contributed or not. At least you would have known that you died following your personal legend. Most people don't die. Most people die not following their personal legend. That's what I learned from The Alchemist and stuff. And I followed my personal legend into creating books, and I met so many people. I had so good experiences and stuff, and I'm grateful for it all. I am grateful for today and all days. That was a prayer that I invented for my second book, My Religion, A Sinner's Confessional to a Way of Spirituality and a Way of Life and stuff. I am grateful for today and all days because I'm 30 years old. I did not know if I was going to live to be 30 when I was 17. I didn't know if I was going to survive. There was like somebody killed himself on campus because he was going to do a school shooting, but he got caught just in time. Like, random synchronicities kept me alive. Random synchronicities kept me out of danger and stuff, such that I knew I was divinely protected. Like, my favorite sorcerer, I had to pick between two because I was so heavily biased towards two sorcerers, but the one that won out was Divine Soul Sorcerer, because I have a divine soul. When I have friends that train with me, that empathize with me, that trauma dump with me and let me trauma dump back to them, that's when I know that I am loved and beloved, and I have embraced the mystery, and I am living my life on my terms.